Happy New Year's, A Grace to Grow community. We made it.
We made it. Yes.
2021 is here, and what a all too familiar time we're in. For as at the beginning of the year, we are full of excitement, new beginnings. However, we all are aware of the challenges that we had to face in 2020. Dee and I just want to share in this moment concerning, we pray and hope that we all have the strength to help those that may have lost a loved one, that we also have the strength to be able to encourage and be whatever the people around us need that was highly affected because of the pandemic and the things and challenges that we had to face last year. However, it is a new year. We made it, and I want to begin off what I'm challenging myself with, what I'm going to do. We made it.
We made it.
What I'm going to do to fulfill the purpose or fulfill the assignment I believe that is on my life and for my family. So, babe, you want to share some of those highs and lows of 2020 and lead us back into what to expect for 2021.
Okay. So we went into 2020. We had made all these plans. We was gonna travel, different things with the children, and we had like the perfect agenda. And of course, when the pandemic hit, it all came to a stop. And if you're anything like me, I'm the person that's like love people, and I love the social interaction.
You do.
And it came to a point where I felt like I was on a deserted island. It's like we had to social distance. I found myself home a lot. And to be honest with you, anxiety set in for me. Even going to the store, I'm like, all of us, if we hear somebody cough, just different things, it's like, oh gosh, what's going on. And so I found myself, I'm not gonna say I wasn't slipping into depression, but just the anxiety level was at an all-time high. Like you mentioned, people losing their jobs, people losing their lives. I mean, it took a toll on a lot of people. And just being home, I was frustrated. And I guess I had a turnaround moment where I had to start thinking differently. We hear about we need to renew our minds. And I had to come to a place of peace. Indeed, just be content. Enjoy life. You're still here. So why be frustrated on some of the things that you can't do? But look at it differently and be at peace. And okay, let's plan, let's rest, let's really seek God and spend more time with Him, which is really our ultimate goal should be to have a better relationship with Christ. So I began to see things differently. And just going into 2021, yes, I was glad to get here and start new, but just let's have some fun. Let's just enjoy the moment. We still have to be careful because of the pandemic, but there are so many things that we can do and be thankful for and be grateful for. And so I'm excited for 2021.
Yes, and I believe that, sometimes we have to do a reset or pull back to really focus on what's important. Dee and I, we talked last night. 2020 was considered a year of vision, and you know what, it did come true for us. There are a lot of clarity in who we are, a lot of confidence and high esteem in being okay with just who we are. And I think that's the greatest thing that I could take out of the years. I had to learn how to navigate with family members that was affected, and it caused me to realize, hey, our parents are getting older. We're in that season, and that we have to reshift our priorities. But my clear focus is that how am I loving the people around me that are alive today? And so going into 2021, my faith is that the Lord will cover us, will keep us. However, I have to put some works with those faith for as taking care of the things that I believe that I'm called to, that my family's called to, and fulfill those purposes. Someone needs you. Your life matter to the person that is in your sphere of influence. Your community needs you. Find out what you do best, because your absence or your gifts or your whatever your character is, or your your talent, what you bring to the table is missed. It's gonna fulfill that circle that you're in. So we just want to encourage you around that. It is not over. However, we have the great hope that we are allowed to see another day. So what is our part to make today better, not only for ourselves but the people around us?
Yes, and have grace.
Yes, have grace. Continue to give grace for others to grow, and give and seek grace for yourself to grow. I know we have 2 children. They're particularly hard on themselves. And the one thing we have to remind each other, you're gonna mess up, but give yourself grace to grow and move on.
So from our family to yours, Happy New Year's, a grace to grow.